I'm gonna go insane. Welcome to another video on this channel. Today we are back in Zhongguo, this time with the Chinese Soviet Republic. As Communist China, I will be trying to rebuild and in the end unify China under the Communist banner. So, let's head in. And here we are as the Chinese Soviet Republic. And right off the bat, we see they're very different than before the update. Well, first of all, we don't start with Mao Zedong as our leader. Now we have Jiang Wentian here, but Mao is active and the party is currently in a power struggle against the 28.5 Bolsheviks. I mean, through the long march, he's kind of very influential in the CPC, so his rise to power is more or less secured. Anyway, another thing that's of course changed is that they are kinda, they were cut in half. They are now in Owayaobu, which is more accurate because around that time they were only up here. So we're kinda in a position where we are on the brink of collapse, but of course not very represented like that here. Just exist. But yeah, the state that they had here was one state before the update. Now it's 3 states, so actually a bit better for the communists, in my opinion. More building slots, you know. But yeah, in reality though, we actually only should control this state right there, but the army that is in Yulin is represented with this right there. But hey, with a new update also comes new national spirits. We have a defunct state bank, which we have the Central Committee, which does not want us to justify war goals. We have the Chinese Red Army, which is not in the best of states since the Long March, so we gotta reform it. And Agrarian Society, which, I mean, the 10% construction speed and factory output are not that bad, but the research speed is. And until we get rid of that, it's gonna take a while, because we're stuck with that minus 50% research speed until we get down to there. But yeah, speaking of the focus tree, we also have a brand new focus tree, of course. And yeah, it's quite big. More or less because of the political paths. But yeah, right now we can only do one focus, so put an end to the Sufan. And yeah, we of course have a balance of power, where Mao now has to gain the full support of the Central Committee. Or not, where you get the 28.5 Bolsheviks. We only have 2 research slots, and it's kinda bad, but yeah, let's get machine tools and better guns. As always, I will go for this, and here I will go for this immediately and then get the Spruce Industry, because we're gonna have to change weapons a lot, so I wanna keep the production retention. Yeah, just gonna build mills, because nothing better to do anyway. Let's do a battle plan to get planning, and let's put him in charge, or yeah, most planning, so more planning. Anyway, we can start. Division within the party. Well, the Long March was not one united effort. Many armies, you know, tried to reach the Shanxi Mountains. But one of these armies is the 4th Front Army, led by Zhang Guotao, and he's kinda not happy about, the CPC takeover by Mao, more or less. So he denounced our Central Committee, created his own Central Committee, and went into here. Where he got his ass whooped. Now he's trying to tell us that he's sorry and wants to also come here now with us. And we're gonna tell him that he's a loser. First things first, rally the industry, getting, you know, an industry going. We have 2 factories. Alright, after getting the Ceylon factory, let's now do know the enemy and prepare an Western expedition. Now, I like, you know, balance of powers. They're cool to kind of show factionalism and, you know, power struggles, or, you know. However, this one is kind of because I just put Mao Zedong here and then I automatically win. Oh, and we're gonna go with Mao Zedong. Looks like Chang Shiliang is seeing the writing on the wall and is now offering to hold the encirclement campaign and maybe convince Chang to form another united front against the Japanese threat, which she deems a greater threat than us. But we will gladly take this respite. Anyway, gonna continue industry now, and we're gonna wait with the border war until the Ningxia AI is gonna be stupid. And with 150 political power, I will recruit Dong Biwu, because he gives me political power and research speed. And yeah, that's what we waited for them to train and even send the division away. So yeah, this should be pretty free. Oh, thanks for the guns. You didn't have to. And yeah, Just like that, secured. And with that, we get a mill for free. Thank you very much. And just gonna produce guns for now. A telegram from Zhang Guotao. He's approaching our base, and we're gonna welcome him in this army because that's gonna give us a free division. So why not? Yeah. We can also get rid of the Yulin garrison now. Zhang Sheliang withdraws troops out of Yan'an. Excellent news, because now we get this state for free and get 2 civs and 2 mills. So thank you very much. Well, and Chiang Kai-shek has been arrested. Oh, let's use this chance. We shall ally with him against the Japanese. And yeah, let's do the eastward expedition. Oh, and I will recruit Jude for army experience gain, because he's a cheap genius, so why not? Why not? Alright, eastward expedition complete. Let's bypass this, then rally the peasants, and I'm gonna try and go down to on guerrilla warfare. Gonna wait here until this is done. I get my equivalent back, and Tailong arrives with his army. Let us get Deng Xiaoping, because she gives us political power and stability, you know. We will need political power. There he is. Let's do this for a second, and let us begin our expedition eastwards. And yeah, let's make Mao the leader now. Should be fairly easy and not a problem at all. And yeah, we get the entirety of Shanxi here, which 3 factories, 3 civs, wow. Plus, this state has almost 12 million population, so compared to, that's literally more than all of these 4 states combined. Anyway, now that we're done with our border wars, I'm gonna convert everyone to militia, because, spoiler, we're only gonna be using militia today. Since militias are very powerful with the specific sub-doctrines. The army I will send around here, and yeah, now we're just gonna wait for the Japanese to attack us. Speaking of sub-doctrines with militias, we're gonna recruit Mao Zedong as our theorist, because he's gonna boost it even more. We'll also upgrade the template to this. And also we can get Chu Qing here, since more political power. And I will recruit the labor rights advocate for, you know, the reduction in consumer goods and factory output increase. And now with 50 army experience, we can get People's Militia. This is the only doctrine where, yeah, you only go all the way to 4. So so you also get the milestone quicker, and it's cheaper, and it boosts militia, which can get even better than normal infantry with that. So that's great, not at all overpowered. And here the Japanese come. We're not at war yet. Let's get a concealment expert, because we don't have an air force. And someone else does have an air force. But yeah, just gonna wait before I, you know, join the war, until they actually send divisions up here in the north. But yeah, this is now complete, which is great. Let's ban the trade of special goods now. And after that, I think I'm gonna go into here to, you know, our army still kinda sucks. Right, I think we can get called in now. And yeah, I'm just gonna hold this full back line here, because mountain, great wall, great wall, great wall, mountain, 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 mountain. It's like good defensive line, in my opinion. If you're struggling, maybe go behind the river line here. And let's also get the director of logistics department for, you know, supplies. Oh yeah, we can also get the party magazine for even more political power gain. Now we're just gonna constantly recruit new troops, by the way, but like, make sure that this is on low equipment priority, so that your frontline troops actually get equipment back when they lose it. But this time around, Japan is kinda not really pushing as much as they usually did, since usually they cross the river here and almost take over all of these guys' territory, but yeah, I don't know what's up with the Japanese AI this time. And let us also get guerrilla warfare for even more militia buffs. After that now, I will probably go over and focus on this one on the Mountaineer Doctrine, because we do got some bonuses with this now, and because the other sub-doctrines don't really interest me right now. We can also now move the capital to Yan'an, and more troops. More troops. Zhang Guotao wants to leave, because Mao has kind of secured his leadership here. So yeah, I'm gonna convince him to stay, and oops, my bad. And well, with these 2 focuses, we now get a lot of Soviet equipment. Thank you very much. Anyway, asymmetrical warfare. Alright, yeah, we did lose this tile up there. It's not that problematic, but it kinda does make me angry. Okay, this right there was a disaster. By these guys, they almost completely lost here everything, so I had to step in. I don't have a fallback line or anything because I don't want these units to just move where they just should not move, man. But yeah, Japan has kind of counterattacked a lot here now, after I insulted them and complained about their lack of action here. My bad. But yeah, I guess, I mean, since they did add it and it's better than just having like genuinely nothing, we could use this immobile thing. So let's do that. Makes them not move around, which is great. I guess we can now produce some other things. These two things. We do have a lot of guns, by the way, so I could even recruit more divisions. Alright, then a lot of focus over there. Let's try and get down there to the research slot now. I guess to boost a bit. Again, let's just get rid of some of the rivals here. Why not? Well, time for the Yan'an rectification movement. This will now fully secure Mao Zedong's position at the top of the CPC. And with that, the power struggle will end. Let's get the research slot. That was the end goal. And yeah, afterwards we can maybe try and get some guerrilla action going and infiltrate some states. Alright, we're producing support equipment now, after I researched it. Also got trains, because supplies didn't exist. And if you're wondering why I am waiting to basically do anything, it's more or less because I wanna become faction leader, because then I can get control over these territories and basically, you know, get the entirety of Manchuria for free. Alright, we get some faction influence now, I guess. Yeah. No, I did notice problem now, and it is that they're not really losing much of their units because Japan is not that active right now. Meaning it's kind of hard to reach the goal of having that manpower thing. Yeah, but maybe I'm lucky, I don't know. Then again, I really want to push them out now. I think I'm just gonna push them out now, honestly. Guess I don't secure the stuff up north then. That's why I didn't capture Palingmia, because that would just instantly go to the Republic. Because, haha, funny faction leader, lol. Could also just not been a faction. Yeah, because they're full connected with that. Wow. Alright, clearing encirclement. And of course they're getting pushed back, because why would they not get pushed back by a, you know, completely supplyless Japanese army? And you guys really are just the best of the best, aren't you? Let's infiltrate more states down there. I'm not even gonna touch the warlords, because compared to China, they kinda struggle to get an infiltration on them. Alright, we have the 100 regiments offensive modifier, giving us some attack on the core territory and defense, so that's gonna be great. Anyway, we're gonna activate this battle plan now. By the way, I did upgrade my spy network stuff and even spy leader here, spy master, whatever. And yeah, can even get some more spies now. And I did infiltrate Manchukuo and Minggu. Plus I also did some sabotage actions to better push into these states. And poof, the Japanese front line completely collapses. I think they died to the last stands everywhere. Yeah, poor Japan. Just here to suffer as always. And yeah, Manchuria should capitulate now, once a few more victory points here fall. So that's secured basically. We'd lose a lot of support equipment. Oh yeah, by the way, my units looks like this. Just added rangers and artillery, support artillery. And yeah, thank you, finally. Alright, push them out of Korea, and yeah, we have 58 war participation, and yeah, we killed a lot with this now. Did lose a bit, but yeah. And yeah, pushing them out of China now. Fairly easy. They barely have troops on the front line because they're pretty overstretched and lost a lot in Manchuria. Alright, I think for them to surrender, they don't have to control anything here in Asia. Mainland, I think. I'm just gonna wait for them to push them out or something, well, that I can try and rebuild a bit of my army. Or not rebuild, but like get a bit stuff back here that I lost now with that. This is very annoying. I like how they called in Siam to the war with the Allies after they capitulated. Would have helped if they were at war with them the entire time, but too much troops. We don't want to be called into that. I think I should have just built paratroopers, to be honest. This is annoying as hell. Actually, I have convoys. I don't even know if they will surrender afterwards. Probably not. Because this game stinks. Trying to get the local supply up from these losers away so that they actually have no supplies because there's no port anymore. Yeah, I think Germany's gone. Oh, kinda clean borders. It could be worse, to BH. It could be worse. Alright, kick them out of that now, and they're probably still not gonna surrender. Because this game is just so beautiful, man. Like what the hell, man? Why? Who the hell are you, by the way? Alright, can we just peace out? They give me the stuff down there. They would actually give me the stuff down there. They would give me all their stuff down there. They wouldn't. Losers. Bro, okay, like, you're done in Europe and stuff. Like, can you just, like, kill Japan? Like, just kill them. Just do it. Just, like, it's not that hard, man. It's not that hard, man. It can't be that hard, man. They actually gave me Korea, surprisingly. Interesting. God, I'm about to research paratroopers and stuff like that, man. They've literally doubled their army size now since we pushed them out of Korea and mainland China here. And I hate that. I hate that, man. I hate that. They're gonna get so many troops, man. Oh, we can do this now since we get some factories from all this land here, I guess. Oh, Jesus Christ. World War III just started, guys. What the hell? So, like, what's the requirement for the decision here to pop up that allows me to get another special forces branch? Because it ain't showing up, brother. Paratroopers are researched, transports are building, and yeah, just waiting for everything to be ready for deployment. Because otherwise, this war will never end. Especially with the Soviets now fighting the Allies. I know where the resources are now going. Alright, now this paratrooper operation might be a bit problematic because I don't have the thing I usually have. The Special Forces Doctrine here, this one, which reduces orc from divisions standing on the tiles I'm paratrooping on, so this could go ugly. But I have to try anyway. There's no other way. There's nothing else I can do now. It's gonna be painful. Okay, I did manage to land. That's great. That is great. Okay. Let's hope we don't get too much raided and finally finish this war, man. These losers are blocking the strait here. I can't move into that anymore. What the hell? Anyway, Japan, 1.5 million because of me. I did all the heavy lifting, as we see. Speaking of heavy lifting, but yeah. Should have gone early for paratroopers, but I was like in the thought, just gonna beat them, no problem. This time I'm actually gonna do the peace thing with them for once, you know. I didn't. Oh no, careful actually. So these states here, don't gonna take any states up there. If in a peace deal, I'm probably gonna try and take all of Japan. But yeah, because you know it's gonna flip to us anyway. We could maybe try and take all the states up here, other than these three. Because other than that, then they will just have these three states, and then, yeah, that would be funny. This time I didn't have to go all the way to Hokkaido. Interesting. I honestly also can take these states and just have lunching. But let's not overdo it. These states over here are infiltrated. They're gonna flip to us anyway. Don't need to worry about that. That's important. That's very important for, you know, communist China. We should take this. Very important, as I said. You definitely know why. But yeah, can I annex all of Japan? I can't. Do I want to annex all of Japan? Maybe. Can take Dalian. Take all of Korea. We can take all of Korea. Anything else? Just on there. Brother, I did all the heavy lifting. Brother, I did it all. You can't take shit from me, man. What the hell? Right, the main island is what I'm concerned about. We can take stuff down here too. Actually, okay, please. This didn't deselect anything else, did it? Okay, thank God. I hate this game sometimes for that. How many puppets I am, actually? Could take these islands, but don't care. I think I'm gonna leave it with that. And now I'm just gonna try and secure all the stuff I selected. It's best anyway. Don't waste points on taking more states. Let's just look around that any of these losers didn't have the bright idea to leave a state unclaimed. No, they didn't. Good. These borders look so weird, brother. Let me just... They don't exist right now. Okay. Nice. Didn't get their navy though because we're landlocked, so we could not select it. I love this game. Yeah, we can just amass our army over here now. I'm gonna keep these paratroopers around here, I guess. Just in case. I mean, I can keep these up here, I guess. Yes, I can do that. And then the rest is just gonna go all around my country here, all around my country here, all around my country here, all around my country here. Okay, I mean, the only problem with early on paratroopers, I just remembered, is no convoys. I had convoys because I got all these doctors there that could produce convoys for me, but yeah. I've got some new puppets now, isn't that cool? Wait a minute, I know you. Isn't that the old portrait of Lin Biao? I'm 99% sure it is. Alright, I'm gonna cancel this focus and we're gonna immediately prepare for the inevitable. Alright, before we can no longer see it, but so they have I have half of that. Mine are probably more powerful, hopefully. Or like wait a second. What wait, I don't think you wanna declare war, my buddy. I don't think you wanna declare war, my buddy. Alright, let's make my own faction. The People's Front. Bro, what? Anyway, towards one China. I don't even... I'm gonna do it in case they don't immediately declare war because they are losers. I mean, I don't keep the spy stuff right now, but I can add it again. Did they just immediately declare war? Why am I lagging? Oh yeah, I did it. Okay. I told you, buddy, I don't think that's something you wanna do. I didn't even get divisions from that now, did I? Did they remove that? I thought it was still a thing. Like, the only problem with this is it's very hard to hold things now, but it should be fine. I have my paratroopers down there, expanded them a bit and built a fort there, just in case I needed that. But yeah, maybe only if I declare war, divisions spawn. Now, I pray they hold off from calling these guys in long enough for my divisions to get ready, but knowing my luck, no. Let's see where this goes. Okay, that is a bit ugly, to be honest. Like, they generally just have, like, too many divisions, and I can really get to the fronts good enough. I might have to, like, completely, like, withdraw from the south stuff here. Let me just think, because we have just too many troops over there. I don't know how fast I can beat them over there, so I kinda have to remove this thing and fight them with that here. It's too many divisions, you know, it's just too many. Alright, we are keeping them contained here. They're pushing down here. I scorched earth everything that they could take. I'm leaving my troops here and there on these two supply hubs. Speaking of leaving troops on supply hubs, there's so many troops here, it's not even funny. I pushed out divisions that I've trained, and yeah, trying to get the, trying to hold the, this here as long as possible. Alright, we are now the People's Republic of China, and we're gonna move the capital to Beijing. Alright, that's a lot of troops now dead here. Forgot I had a battle plan here, by the way, and I activated that for down there. Apparently I did push a little bit here, but I want to stay a bit more defensive here than actually offensive. Actually, we can destroy these guys though. Sure. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I do that? Alright, this painful war here should end around Nanjing with their billion troops. God, I hate DEI sometimes, man. Like, they can't send this stuff away. Why aren't they doing free factories? I don't know. Yeah, watch this go down and this go up. It just doesn't stop, man. It's just not stopping. Just keep going. It's still going. It doesn't stop. Can you die faster, please? Alright, guys. Yeah. 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 No big deal. Yeah. No big deal. Just the average Tuesday. What? That was literally already enough. Really? Are you kidding me? Right? What? I feel like they could have implemented some better stuff for the Civil War, because that is just not it. Like, you get all the territory, but China keeps all their troops, which is not that fun, but yeah. I feel like they should also, like, the more states they lose, the more percentage of their divisions basically fucking go poof or join your side or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, this was painful. Anyway, that's China unified. Maybe give me. Alright, no Taiwan this timeline because we control Taiwan. Lol. But now I did cooperate with the US because the Soviets took something from me, which is just not okay. So we're gonna fight the Soviets now. From one gruesome war into the next. That's just how China works, right? I just did like this focus here, initialize for if you plan. I tried to look at the thing and it's completed. Wow. I'm like, that was the fastest 5-year plan you've ever seen. Alright. Gotta fight this one now. So fun, man. Call Mongolia in for the love of God. Thank you. Wanna be done here. Aggressive because I need points, so yeah. Let's get some planning, I guess, and then we go. Actually, no mind. Forget planning. They have nothing on the border. What the hell happened here? Alright, guys. Let's just, let's make a republic, right? Right, my brand? Yeah. It's definitely something he wants to do now and get, like, this Zhanglan dude in charge for whatever reason. Perfect. Like, there's nothing better to do. Whatever. Let's adopt Sun Yat-sen's principles. I also don't like how Communist China and normal China, you have to like scratch their focus tree for at least like one research slot, while you have the Warlords and Qing which kind of get research slots left and right. Find it a bit, weird. The two main nations barely get research slots, but all the nations around them up research slot. Here you have it, especially Manchukuo. But they're a bit older, but yeah, I had 5 research slots very quickly. So, and here I still only have 4. Okay, to be honest, I'm also not really going for that one right now, because I'm bored. Like small diversion into Tibet. Wait, they're kept. Didn't even see that one. Anyway. And yeah, this Russia dealt with. By the way, it seems that the Chinese focus to core these territories here is also bugged like the other one kinda was, because I'm not getting decisions for any of these states here, which I controlled when I completed the focus. So yeah, I think I'm gonna report that one. And yeah, they fell afterwards. I thought they would fall first. Apparently not. And yeah, Chinese Russia is back. But anyway, after we promote urbanization, I will do this. And yeah, maybe if they give it back, that would be cool. If not, then I guess I'm gonna occupy it for a hot minute. I did improve with both of them, so let's see if they are nice people. Alright, let's see what they do. That was the wrong thing to do. Look, Britain knows what to do. Because Britain is just the person, man. They're just the guy. They're just the one you want to have. And with that... What the hell? Own and control all of China's starting core states. Brother, where's my achievement? Oh, wait, own? Oh, no, own. Did it say own? It said... Oh, no, own and control. Oh, I hate this game. This game actually is the worst ever made. And yeah. That's just how it is. For like my core here, I have to go all the way to Portugal now. Why? It wouldn't be that. I just don't have the time right now. I need the video to be done. So gonna end it here. Yeah, it's literally the same borders as the nationalists, except for maybe the islands down there. But yeah, was still a bit fun. Except for Japan not piecing out. But yeah, with that, this might be the last China video from the new DLC, because Kaiserreich update is coming, so I'm gonna have even more China videos to make from that one. And other than that, it's literally just the Warlords that have like small content, and it's like barely really worth playing them for me. Plus they don't even have any achievements for them, I think, except for Northeastern Army, but whatever. Whatever the case, I hope you enjoyed it, and please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and see you next time. Goodbye. What the hell is that?